right, the stage is set for what should be a really good game one as this series gets underway. Introductions wrapping up down on the field, and first pitch just minutes away. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got game one of the National League Division Series. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the Atlanta Braves. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shammy. Postseason baseball, Singy, it's always great to see and be a part of.
No, Boog, you just never know what's in store when it comes to postseason baseball. You do know you're going to see some amazing pitching, guys coming out of the bullpen throwing 100, some incredible defensive plays, some big knocks, and maybe a mistake or two that'll live on forever. All I do know is I'm pumped up for this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And on the hill, Max Fried.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Kyle Schwarber now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
First pitch, 107.
The pitch. And there's the strike. And the pitch. And down on strikes. One out.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. And that's in there for strike one. No score, just getting started, top of the first. Next pitch misses way outside. And now the lefty. Off the mark there. And it's 2-1.
2-1.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Reaching for it and brings it in. And time now for the Phillies lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm of the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Next offering is down low. And the count is 2-0. And there's a ball. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Next offering is in for a strike. The wind of the pitch. In for a strike. 3-2 now. The wind to kick the pitch. Stays alive. Kicks and fires. That one the other way. Makes the catch, inning over. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. And now the Braves will get their first crack at it. No score. Back after this on the show. We go to the bottom of the first. So here's the lefty, Ranger Suarez.
Well, this is a guy that usually turns in a very good outing. People like playing behind him. Everyone seems to be loose, and the offense tends to get going. So, you look at an opposing lineup. When they see him out there in the mound, they know that he's going to compete. They don't want to let him settle in. They want to try to knock him out, get into that bullpen before he gets real comfortable.
Bottom of the first. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball. The pitch.
Oh. 1 and 2 count.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. One gone, bottom half of the first.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base pass. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Dansby Swanson takes a ball here as he stands in now. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. And he deals. And that one fouled off. Ripped to right, base hit. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
You got to get on your horse and get to that thing and get it back in, because he's going to come barrel around first. He's going to put pressure on you. If you gobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, he's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
Here's Austin Riley. This guy has turned into a beast.
The third baseman, Austin Riley.
Short hop liner, handled it short. Fires across the diamond, 2 down. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes, and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Out at third. And that ends the inning.
When you get thrown out at third with 2 outs, you kind of want to keep on running. Not a great decision there as it ends.
Second inning set to go. Here's Bryce Harper.
Leading off for the Phillies, the designated hitter, Bryce Harper.
Freed back to work. 0-1.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
And the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
Next one just misses. Now 1-2. Kicks and deals. Stays alive. Chases that one out of the zone, and there's one down. Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
The right fielder, number 8, Nick Castellanos.
First pitch, and he just misses. There's the strike. The 1-1 is cut on and missed to the pitch upstairs. No score here in the second. And now it's even up. And now it's filled up.
Boog, I'm not sure how he took that right there. I mean, that was an incredible 2-strike pitch.
And here's a 3-2. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Second inning here, no score. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Alec Bohm. Line drive, and there's a hit. And that extends the inning.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the Phillies the lead.
Runner at first with 2 away. Gene Segura stands in for the Phillies. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Go to second. Out there. And the inning is over.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Back here in Atlanta, bottom of the second. And now it's Atlanta's cleanup hitter, Matt Olson.
For the Braves, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
And a pitch. Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And he went around, according to Clyde Washington. And a foul ball, he stays alive. At the belt and fires. That one misses, and it's 1-2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And down on strikes he goes, and there's one down. And now it's William Contreras.
The designated hitter, William Contreras.
In there for strike one.
0-1.
The pitch. That's a strike, and it's 0-2.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
One down, base is empty.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Next pitch, not close, up high. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Got it. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
Well, he froze him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. In there, and it's 0-1. The pitch. And it's 1-1.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
And here it comes. This one is smashed down the right field line. Way back there. There and gone. Travis d'Arnaud hits one out. And that gives him a lead. It's 1-0.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Here's Orlando Arcia.
Batting 7, the second baseman, Orlando.
Slow ground ball to the right side. Hoskins takes it to the bag, and that is that. Braves get one on the big fly. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Welcome back. Top half of the third inning. Gene Segura at the plate here.
Leading off for the Phillies, the second baseman, Gene Segura.
Here comes a pitch. That's in there. Strike one.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Tracks it down for the out. One up, one down.
Batting eighth, the center fielder, Matt Vierling.
And stepping in is the speedy Matt Vierling. That hits the dirt. 1-0. And a pitch. That one's in there. That's strike one.
1-1.
And a pitch. There's a swing and a miss.
Feller just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And a couple of quick outs.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Stepping in, Edmundo Sosa. And the first offering is not close. And another ball. Next one misses, and it's 3-0.
3 balls, no strikes.
That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
You can stomach a 2-out walk to certain players, but with his speed, this guy out there on the base pass, it could turn into 2 or 3 bases.
Back to the top of the lineup, Kyle Schwarber will hit next. Fried throws to first. Sosa back in on a dive. Back over to first, and he's back again. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning. Back here at the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris.
Michael Harris.
Suarez back to work. And ball one.
1-0.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
The pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Center field. Vierling in position. Brings it in. And there's one away.
Batting ninth, the left fielder, Robbie
now it's Robbie Grossman. To the right side. Throws to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. Now this is in the air down the line. And Acuna retired. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Braves go down quickly here, but they're on top 1-0. Back at Truist Park, John Shelby with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. That's down and in.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
The 1-0. And that's downstairs and outside. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, hitter looked pretty comfortable on that swing. Pitchers don't like to see that. Let's see how he changes it up on this next pitch.
And now the lefty. And that one fouled off. And a swing and a miss. One gone here. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins.
Rhys Hoskins.
And that's in there for strike 1. Swings through that one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
The 0-2. Got him looking. 2 gone.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. Sure, he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. In there for strike 1. Good eye right there. The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two outs. And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Bottom 4 now in for the Braves. Dansby Swanson.
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks. Vanderbilt player in college World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
The pitch. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Strike two.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Next offering misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 1 away. Austin Riley next up for the Braves. He's 0 for 1.
Austin Riley.
First pitch just misses. There's a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
And a pitch. Just missed. And now 2-2.
No, ball. Doubtful.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts. Here is Matt Olson.
Matt Olson.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Kicks and fires. A little bit low.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
2-1's the count.
Swing and a slow roller. Fires over to Hoskins. And that is that. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Braves 1 and the Phillies nothing. And welcome back. And the batter now, Bryce Harper.
Leading off for Philadelphia, the designated hitter, Bryce Harper.
The wind of the pitch. And downstairs.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. And 1-1.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Left-hand batter waits. Inside corner for a strike. And the count 1-2.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Swanson fires over to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now it's going to be Nick Castellanos. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Ripped on a line to center. Harris right there to make the grab. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Fought off foul. In the air, right field. And that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Now batting.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
At the plate, Gene Segura. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Kicks and deals. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bohm leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And a pitch. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field, way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Phillies strand 1. They're down 1-0. Back here in Atlanta, now it's the DH, William Contreras.
For the Braves.
He is
The
a talented player. His big brother Wilson has voiced that his little brother may end up being better than he is.
And he deals. Good eye right there.
1-0.
Bounce to the left side. And that's just foul. The pitch. On the ground to the left. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Now batting, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Travis d'Arnaud next up for the Braves. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. First offering misses the mark. And a pitch. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And that's going to get into the corner. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves.
Now batting, second baseman, Orlando
First pitch, and he just misses.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And the pitch. Sinker catches the zone at the knees. One out and a runner at second. Fouled off. He was late. Got him. And there's two down.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into
the center fielder,
the hands of the pitcher.
Harris.
And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris. In there, and it's 0-1.
No ball, one strike.
Left-hand hitter waits. Pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. Man at second. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Man on second, 2 down. That one missed. The other way. Has some trouble with it. Now a long throw home. It's offline, and he scores. And they take a 2-run lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now
2 outs, runner at first. So now to the
Robbie.
plate for Atlanta, Robbie Grossman. The switch hitter batting right. And that's in there for strike 1. The pitch. Ball 1 there. Suarez checks the runner. Harris back on a dive. And a 1-1. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. There's a ball, and that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
And here it comes. Fouls one off. 2-2. Here comes a pitch. Inside, 3-2 the count. Runner at second, 2 down. That one down the line. That's a hit. Harris around third. Throws to second. And he's out, trying for 2. But 1 run does score in the play before the inning ends. 5 innings complete. It's the Braves 3 and the Phillies nothing. Back here at the ballpark. Now here is Matt Vierling. Free, back to work.
The center fielder, Matt.
Fastball in for a strike, and that is strike 1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
That one to first. Olson handles the chance. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Now batting, shortstop, Edmundo Sosa.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Edmundo Sosa.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Next offering is down low, and that's ball 1. And that's in for a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
One, 2 now. And now 2-2. And there's a foul ball.
See how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Takes it himself. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
And here's the Phillies leadoff man, Kyle Schwarber, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that one is lifted in the air. Harris settles underneath it and puts the squeeze on that. And that'll do it. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Braves 3 and the Phillies nothing. Back at Truist Park, and now it's Ronald Acuna Jr.
Leading up for the Braves, the
Ronald
right fielder,
Acuna Jr., a guy who burst on the scene in 2018. He was only 20 years old, and he is one of the great talents in baseball right now. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Connor Brogdon getting loose out there. Bilotti warming up as well. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, I love the fact that he has a lot of fun playing the game, and that rookie year, an OPS of 917, just paving the way for what we think will be a Hall of Fame finish to his career.
Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Kicks and fires. And a foul ball. Next pitch is outside. Incredibly, the Braves able to win the 2021 World Series without Acuna. He blew his knee out, tore his right ACL on July 10th, 2021 in Miami. He was done for the year, and the Braves still able to win it. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Ranger Suarez out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Bailey
attention,
Falter
please.
on the pitch here.
Now pitching
It's
for
his
the
job to
Phillies.
keep his team in the
Number
game.
70.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about
Falter.
middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Dansby Swanson stands in. In there for strike one.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Acuna aboard here at first with nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Falter keeping an eye on him. Oh, 0-2 now. Just a weak fly ball this time, and that will fall. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Hitting is really easy
Now
for some
batting,
guys. One thing
third
that I can
baseman.
see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Falter, he's someone that fills up the strike zone, so he doesn't give up a lot of walks, but because he's in the zone so much, a decent amount of hits occur. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
And he's got to get ahead early in the count and then be able to mix up his speeds, add and subtract some velocity, but command is the big key, throwing the ball where he wants to.
No outs, runners at first and second. The next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. And now Matt Olson up to hit.
The first baseman.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation or maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
In the air, left side. Schwarber makes the play. Runner tags and goes to third. And he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. On to the 7th here in game 1. It's the Braves 3 and the Phillies nothing. Welcome back. And here's the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Leading off for
The Phils in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. That clips a corner. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Colin McHugh, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Minter, the lefty, warming up as well. And the 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
The wind of the pitch. Way upstairs. And that is ball 1. So now 1-2 to Rhys. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
And now it is JT Realmuto, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. First pitch is in the dirt. kicks and deals. Late swing, fouled off. On the ground to third, and it gets by him. Throw to first, gets him. Good job to stay with it there for the second out.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, Bryce Harper.
Two outs, base is empty. And now here is Harper. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And now the lefty. Ripped, but it curls foul. The pitch. And strike 2.
If you're not ready for that pitch, you're just going to swing and miss or pop it up, waste the at bat. You're going to let it go. You better be ready to swing it.
The 1-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
And welcome back. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now it's the Braves DH, William Contreras.
The designated hitter.
Well, I got a chance to meet William during spring training as he was coming up trying to get to the big leagues. And this kid's got some ridiculous pop. Watched him on the backfields taking batting practice. All of his coaches would just kind of roll their eyes and say, this kid's going to be great, without actually saying the words. Then later that season, I got a chance to chat with Wilson, big brother, and ask him about little brother, and he smiled as well, said yeah, he's good, and gave me that look that I think he might be better than me eventually.
In the air, out to center. Dearland under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
That hits the dirt. Ball 1. The wind and the pitch. They say you win. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Line to left. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. So up next, Orlando Arcia.
Orlando Arcia.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw. Tag. Out. A bullet from JT Realmuto. And now the 0-1. Foul ball there. The wind to kick the pitch. Stays alive. Two down, nobody on. swings and misses. That's the inning. Back here in Atlanta, we go to the 8th. Now here is Nick Castellanos.
For Philadelphia, the right fielder, number 8, Nick Castellanos.
And a pitch. Right through there for a strike. Here's your 1. Called strike right there.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Next one misses. Ball 1.
1 and 2. Count.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. And a foul ball. The 1-2. Stays alive. Right side. Arcia whips it to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Now batting, third baseman, Alec Bohm.
And now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
The lefty, the 1-0. Liner picked on the hop at first, and they get the out.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Gene Segura.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Gene Segura. That one's in there, 0-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
The 0-2. Got him. So he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. Down quickly go the Phillies. They trail in this one 3-0. On to the bottom of the 8th, and here is Michael Harris.
Leading up.
I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
And a swing and a miss there. Next offering misses, and the count 2-1. And a pitch. And it's even up.
2-2 the count.
And he chases that one. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
And now, Robbie Grossman. First offering, misses the mark. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna.
Here's Acuna now.
Jr.
That one lifted to left. And the inning is over. And the Braves go down quietly, but they lead it 3-0. We go to the 9th, so digging in now for Philadelphia, Matt Vierling.
The center fielder, Matt Vierling.
And a pitch. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1.
Well, he's back out there to pitch the 9th and about to throw his 100th pitch. Man, this is exciting. I hope they let him finish this one.
And here it comes. There's the strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
And base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front, lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
So digging in, Edmundo Sosa. Next pitch downstairs. 1-0.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
And he deals. And it's fouled away.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Vierling gets his lead at first with nobody out. Fried throws to first. Back standing. He's in there safely. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. Pickoff move to first, and he's back in there. Here comes the pitch. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-2. That's inside.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
At the belt and fires. And he walked him.
Well, this could be the start of something. They haven't found a way to score yet, but now's their chance to change that.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Max Fried will give way, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Kenley on here. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Number 74, Kenley. Jensen.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Tying run at the plate. So 2 balls and no strikes.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Everyone here understands just how quickly things could change.
Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
The tying run at the plate. And that one wrapped foul. Right-handed reliever. And fouled off. And that one fouled off. First and second here, no outs. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Runner tagging for third, and he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 17,
Rhys Hoskins stands in for the Phillies. Hoskins pushes it foul.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Righty delivers. Now 1-1. And the right-hander deals. And now just 2 outs away.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Swing and a miss. 2-2. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle, so I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
JT Realmuto steps in. That's a base hit. Run scores.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Bryce Harper to the plate. First pitch, and he just misses.
Yeah, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
Right side. That's back. Gone. Bryce Harper goes deep, and they grab the lead. It's 4-3.
And with that blast, you could hear a pin drop here in the ballpark. That pitch was intended to stay inside, but it leaked out over the middle of the plate. Hitter waited on it, and he connected just perfectly.
Now we see Raisel Iglesias out of the bullpen. And his job is to collect quick outs and keep his team within striking distance.
Iglesias.
Base is empty with 2 away. Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 1. Two outs. Out front and foul to the left side. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Next pitch inside. Now 1-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And the next pitch is way outside. Right-hander kicks, deals. Stays alive. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Third out, and that ends the frame. Phils get 3 on this long ball. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth, Fernando Fernandez. And he'll work on holding this lead. Back here at the ballpark, so bottom of the ninth, and now the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
The shortstop, Dansby.
The pitch.
Swanson.
These home fans, they are making a lot of noise, putting pressure on that pitcher out there.
And there's the strike.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
The 1-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
1-run game, bottom 9. Chopped left side. And it gets by him. And he'll be safe at first.
It was a healthy cut, but the same can't be said for the contact. He got just enough of the ball to put it in play, and that's all he needed. Tough play for the defense on what was kind of a swinging bunt.
Austin Riley next up for the Braves.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation. If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
First pitch just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
So now with one swing, this guy could end it. And now 2-0. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. 2-0. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw. Tag. Ow. A bullet from JT Realmuto. Home team down a run. And the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a miss. The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Next offering is down low. And that's ball 3. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. A 1-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. And that's ball 4.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
The first baseman.
He's 2 outs away. Matt Olson up to the plate. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Now the throw to first on the run. And they're down to their last out.
Now batting.
My goodness, Chris, he had to generate a ton of power in that jump throw for the out. Let's take another look and dive into the numbers from StatCast.
Man, that's an impressive throw right there. I mean, you've got to have a powerful arm to play third base in the big leagues, and he just showed us why he's at this level. He has a cannon.
Next is the designated hitter, William Contreras. And first offering is fouled off. And it's second. In the air, right field. That one back there. Ball game! He'll circle the bases, and the Braves walk it off 5-4.
Season, there's so much excitement, so much energy, everyone hanging on every single pitch. To have a walk-off win under these circumstances, these people have gone crazy. What a nice win, but you got to turn the page quickly to come back for the next game.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shelby. Thanks for joining us.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For Philadelphia, 4 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Braves and everyone at Truist Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.